Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Let's get into Bell Collective. Let's go. So we're back with Glendell, who is now a rapper, and he is rapping his love for Letitia. And she said that it's like when they first started going together and being together because they connected through music. And I thought it was really sweet, right? Because I get it. He made a song about her. This is her husband, and we all knew that they was gonna be together. But Tamera's face while Glendale was rapping was everything I didn't know I needed. And also Willie's. Willie said he would have preferred if Glenn had come out and played the saxophone. And I'm halfway right there with Willie. Arkisha was taken aback as well. So Letitia is feeling it, right? She's very happy. She and Glendale are back together as we know that they would be. But baby, it was Josh in the back behind Willie and the face he was making. It did everything for me. Let's keep going. So Arkisha and Willie have met with Essie and Marie because they have a Lupus Gala event every year, and Marie and Essie has lupus. Willie's mother was diagnosed with lupus when he was in the first grade, and since she's passed away. So Arkisha said that the Willie and Arkisha Cologne Foundation, Lupus Foundation, is going to take a back seat, and they're just going to assist wherever they can because, you know, when she was introduced on the show and she talked about what she and her husband do, Marie didn't take so kind to that. So she's taking a more calmer role. So then they're sitting down, you know, testing the food for the gala. And Willie brought up the rap song that Glenn did for Letitia. Arkisha asked him, would he make a song for her? He said, no, that's not what he does. And Marie feels a certain kind of way. Like Letitia's just going to just go back to him and just fall for whatever he's doing, right? I know that's her friend and I know how she feels. But sometimes I think Marie just really puts herself in a position where she shouldn't be in, right? She should be concerned about this event, and I think it's going to be a problem later on. So the men have gathered, and they're waiting on Glenn to come back. And one thing about it, men gossip way more than women. This was very telling. So Willie asks JJ, how is the Sophia and Selena situation going? Is it over? JJ says no, and then lets us in on the fact that Selena called Cliff after the situation. My question is, where was Latrice? Why does Selena have Cliff's phone number? Because we know that they had a relationship back in the day because Selena allegedly cheated on JJ with Cliff. So has Cliff's number not changed? And if it has, does he have the new number? And was Latrice sitting there when she made the call to tell about Sophia? Like, why is she calling Latrice's husband? So Glendale has made it, right? And they're talking about their situation with the stripper and all that. Willie makes a great point. Like, why would Cliff call you when you're away from work and can't get there and tell you that Letitia, who has not had any interaction with the stripper, what she's doing? Then JJ lets Glenn know that Letitia had come to him and said she can't wait till Glenn gets home. But Glenn didn't know that because Cliff had said something. And he said your relationship could have been better. Glenn said that Cliff has his back, right? And he is loyal to him. Then when they come back, right, Cliff says, what's your thing with me, JJ? Like, I like you. JJ said, I like you too. He said, but we can't be friends. JJ said, oh no. Now, what I will say, I feel like JJ was telling Glenn right. It seems like every time him and Letitia are good, Cliff has something he needs to say to just trigger him. And then it just goes all awry. But I don't know what Cliff has over Glenn, but he has it. Cliff also said that Letitia had written the book, Side Chicks Are Winning, and we all know that Glenn has cheated, but what is Letitia doing? You see what I'm saying? Like, just messy. Men gossip, messy. It was good, though. So Tamera is meeting Arkisha at a spinning class, right? Because Tamera's like, Arkisha has gone through what she's gone through. She's gone through IVF like she did. And she said she may as well start telling somebody because she can't hide the pregnancy much longer. So they talked about different stuff, Arkisha's health, and she's getting better. And then she went on to tell her, like, I froze my eggs. I did 1 round of IVF and it took. They are so happy. Arkisha is so happy for her. She wants to throw like a shower because she's having a gender reveal. P.S. word on the curb is it's about to be just maybe a little explosion between these two later on. But we'll get to that. But I'm so happy because Tamera wanted to be a mother. She kept saying that she was in shock. And at that point, right here, she doesn't know the sex of the baby. Here's London, the sweet baby. Tamera has a beautiful little girl. Let's keep going. Before I get into this meeting with Marie and Akeisha, Marie, we're going to need you to log on into this computer. We've seen this screensaver probably since season 1. Like, we need to see a spreadsheet or some pencils, paper and pen. You need to log on, ma'am. So Akeisha's here to talk about the Lupus Gala, right? And she has put together a price for tickets because clearly, I guess nobody has come to her with a price. And I think the tickets are $50 and $400 for a table. Akeisha has a notebook with notes on it. All Marie has is this screensaver. So this is Akeisha's face as Marie is pretty much saying that she has not sold anything. Now, Marie said the reason Essie is not here at this meeting is because Essie is busy doing something else, but Essie is the CFO and the CCO. Marie comes up with the ideas and writes the checks, and she doesn't want to be bothered with anything. But if you're the CEO, you should know everything going on with your company just in case your CFO, CCO is absent. And here's a situation where we are. So Akeisha explained to her that she's already sold 3 tables. And she asked Marie, has she sold any? Marie said no. Marie said that it should be split down the middle. And she's like, so I need to sell more tables? She was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, we got to split this down the middle. She said, well, when you sell your 5, you get at me, and maybe she'll sell 2 more. Marie, you can't expect her to sell all the tables and you don't do anything. And then you want it to be 50-50. That's why Akeisha didn't want to fool with them. And that's why Akeisha said she going to play the background because she knew it was going to be some mess. When I saw Marie's face when she asked her how many tables she was going to sell or had sold, I already knew how this was going to go. Child, Akeisha over here standing on business. Marie don't even remember that they talked about having 80 people, 8 tables with 10 people. She's still going with the number of people that the woman said could be in the building. Akeisha's talking about comfortability, not like other situations. Akeisha is in here like, has Essie even talked to you? Like, we do see that she has logged in on the computer and brought up the Gala website, right? So she has the password. But the thing is, she doesn't know anything. Like, where is Essie? Marie said the only thing she know about is the food and how much it costs, $2,000. Like, Marie, I'm going to need you to do better with your business. Child, Akeisha's waiting for Marie to step up and help Essie out so she can stay a silent partner. I don't know how that's going to work. But they had a gala last year. So it's going to work out. But this is just not a good look for Marie. Let's keep going. Child, so the J&B of Jackson has been asked to partnership with the bank. Hold on. So these are the people that asked Glenn and Letitia to be brand ambassadors for their business, a local bank. And they're going to shoot a commercial for the bank. And Letitia said this is the first time that she and Glenn has ever worked together. I don't know how this is going to end. Glenn finally comes in, and he is late. And when the people are getting ready to talk and tell them what they want them to do, first of all, Glenn said he late because he had to put it on, right? He said he had to look good. And second of all, he asked Letitia, can they talk about something? Glenn said that the contract has changed because now Letitia Enterprise is how he's going to be getting paid. Glenn, Letitia is Letitia Enterprise. You don't have a dog in this fight. You are just tagging along with your wife. Then he in there in front of the people asking about how has her lawyers talked to his lawyers because he's read the contract and it's not reading like it did. Right here, she's telling him, like, do you think that I would cheat you? And he is just being embarrassing. So then Glenn goes in there, he gets dressed up because him and Letitia needs to match, right? And then he says, Cliff said it would be like this. He said Cliff has his back even when he's not in the room. That's a problem. Letitia can't with Glenn saying that Cliff said it was going to be like this. And I agree with her. Cliff has a lot of other things that they need to worry about. But y'all, we can talk about it. It's your girl, Millie Chun. Talk to you later. Bye.